For centuries, rosemary has been a staple in kitchens around the world, its fragrant, pine-like needles adding a distinctive flavor to everything from roasted meats to crusty breads. Many of us simply see it as a culinary herb, a familiar friend in the spice rack. But what if I told you this common garden plant holds secrets that could revolutionize how we approach brain health? Emerging science is now confirming what ancient traditions have long suggested. Rosemary is more than just a seasoning. It appears to be a powerful, natural tool in the fight against cognitive decline, offering a surprising new line of defense for our most precious organ, the brain. It's a fascinating story of how something so simple can have such a profound impact. The promise of rosemary extends far beyond just improving memory. Scientists are now investigating its potential to protect the brain from the kind of damage that leads to devastating conditions like Alzheimer's disease. This isn't about a miracle cure, but about understanding how natural compounds can support our neurological systems in a gentle yet effective way. The idea that a plant we can grow in our own back gardens might help shield our brain cells from harm is incredibly exciting. It shifts our perspective from relying solely on complex pharmaceuticals to embracing the preventative power that nature has offered us all along, hidden in plain sight. This journey into rosemary's benefits is a perfect example of how modern medicine is beginning to look back at traditional wisdom for clues. For thousands of years, different cultures have associated this aromatic herb with memory and remembrance, but these were often dismissed as folklore. Now, with advanced scientific techniques, we can isolate the specific compounds within the plant and observe exactly how they interact with our bodies at a cellular level. It's a remarkable convergence of the old and the new, where laboratory findings are validating the health practices of our ancestors, giving us solid evidence for what was once just intuition. What truly makes rosemary so compelling is its accessibility. This isn't some rare, expensive substance found only in remote locations. It's an affordable, readily available herb that anyone can incorporate into their daily life. The prospect of improving our cognitive resilience through simple dietary changes is profoundly empowering. It suggests that we can take proactive steps to safeguard our mental acuity for years to come, not through complicated medical interventions, but by simply reaching for a sprig of rosemary. This simple act connects us to a long history of natural wellness while pointing towards a future of better brain health for everyone. So, how does this ordinary herb perform such extraordinary feats? The magic lies in its chemical makeup, specifically a collection of powerful compounds known as polyphenols. Two of the most studied are carnosic acid and rosmarinic acid. Think of these as the plant's personal security guards for your brain. Carnosic acid, in particular, is a potent antioxidant. It works by neutralizing harmful molecules called free radicals, which are unstable troublemakers that damage our cells, including our precious neurons. This cellular damage, or oxidative stress, is a key factor in the aging process and is heavily implicated in the development of Alzheimer's disease. But the protection doesn't stop there. These compounds also have impressive anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation in the brain is another major villain in the story of cognitive decline. It creates a hostile environment that can disrupt communication between brain cells and contribute to the formation of amyloid plaques, the sticky protein clumps that are a hallmark of Alzheimer's. By calming this inflammation, rosemary's compounds help maintain a healthier, more functional brain environment. It's like having a team of microscopic firefighters constantly on patrol, putting out the small fires of inflammation before they can rage out of control and cause lasting damage. Furthermore, some research suggests that rosemary can influence neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that our brain cells use to talk to each other. One key neurotransmitter is acetylcholine, which is crucial for memory and learning. In conditions like Alzheimer's, levels of acetylcholine often drop significantly. Intriguingly, certain compounds in rosemary appear to inhibit the enzyme that breaks down acetylcholine, meaning more of this vital messenger remains available in the brain. This mechanism is surprisingly similar to how some prescription drugs for Alzheimer's work, but rosemary offers this support in a more natural, holistic package. The combined effect of these actions, fighting oxidative stress, reducing inflammation, and supporting neurotransmitter function, creates a multi-pronged strategy for brain defense. It's not just tackling one problem, it's reinforcing the brain's overall resilience. This holistic approach is what makes natural interventions like rosemary so interesting. Instead of a single silver bullet, it provides a supportive shield, helping the brain to better protect and repair itself. This is the essence of preventative health, strengthening our body's own systems to fend off disease before it takes hold, using the tools nature has provided. The connection between rosemary and memory is not a new discovery. It's a piece of wisdom that has been passed down through millennia. In ancient Greece, scholars would famously weave rosemary into their hair or place sprigs on their desks when studying for exams, believing its fragrant aroma would sharpen their minds and enhance their recall. The Romans continued this tradition, incorporating rosemary into religious ceremonies and weddings as a symbol of remembrance and fidelity. Shakespeare even immortalized this belief in Hamlet, when Ophelia declares, "There's rosemary, that's for remembrance." These practices show a deep, intuitive understanding of the herb's cognitive benefits. For centuries, this was where the story ended, with folklore and tradition. But today, we can put these ancient beliefs to the test. Modern scientific studies are now providing the concrete evidence that our ancestors lacked. For example, research has shown that simply inhaling the scent of rosemary essential oil can lead to measurable improvements in memory performance and alertness. In one fascinating study, participants in a rosemary-scented room performed better on memory tasks compared to a control group. This suggests that even the aroma can trigger beneficial changes in brain activity, lending scientific credibility to those ancient Greek scholars. Beyond aromatherapy, studies focusing on consumption are even more compelling. Research involving older adults has demonstrated that small, regular doses of powdered rosemary leaf can significantly improve cognitive performance. These are not huge, unpalatable amounts, but modest, culinary-level doses that can be easily added to food. These clinical trials are crucial because they move rosemary from the realm of anecdotal evidence into the world of evidence-based medicine. They show us that the benefits are real and quantifiable, confirming that the historical reverence for this herb was remarkably well-founded and not just a product of superstition. This powerful convergence of history and science gives us a much richer appreciation for rosemary. It's a plant that has not only seasoned our food, but has also been woven into the very fabric of our cultural and intellectual history. The fact that modern science is now validating these long-held beliefs is profoundly satisfying. It encourages us to look at other traditional remedies with fresh eyes and reminds us that nature is often the original and wisest pharmacist. The story of rosemary is a testament to the enduring power of natural wisdom, finally explained and confirmed by the rigors of scientific inquiry. Given its impressive profile, you might be wondering how to get more of this brain-boosting herb into your life. The good news is that it's remarkably simple and safe for most people. The most straightforward way is to use it in your cooking. Tossing fresh or dried rosemary into stews, soups, and roasted vegetables not only enhances the flavor, but also delivers a healthy dose of its beneficial compounds. You can infuse olive oil with a few sprigs to use in salad dressings or for drizzling over bread. Another wonderful and traditional method is to brew rosemary tea. Simply steeping a fresh sprig in hot water creates a soothing, aromatic drink that can be a lovely part of your daily routine. While rosemary is very safe when consumed as a food or tea, it's important to be sensible, especially with concentrated forms. Highly potent rosemary extracts and essential oils contain a much higher dose of the active compounds. While these are used in studies, they should be approached with caution, and ideally under the guidance of a healthcare professional, as large quantities can be overwhelming for the body and may interact with certain medications. For everyday brain health support, sticking to the culinary herb is the safest and most effective approach. The goal is gentle, consistent support, not an aggressive intervention. It's also worth noting the broader benefits of this incredible plant. Beyond the brain, rosemary has traditionally been used as a digestive aid, helping to soothe an upset stomach. Its antimicrobial properties mean it can help fight off certain bacteria and fungi, and when applied topically in oils or creams, it can improve skin health and circulation. This makes it a truly holistic herb, supporting various systems throughout the body. This multi-talented nature is a common theme in the world of natural medicine, where a single plant often provides a symphony of benefits rather than a single targeted effect, contributing to overall wellness and vitality. In conclusion, rosemary stands as a shining example of how nature can support our health in profound ways. It bridges the gap between ancient tradition and modern science, offering a safe, accessible, and delicious way to protect our cognitive function. By simply incorporating this fragrant herb into our daily meals, we can take a proactive step towards maintaining a sharp and resilient mind for years to come. In a world searching for complex solutions to difficult problems like Alzheimer's, it's comforting to know that one of the most promising allies might already be growing in our garden, waiting to be rediscovered.